Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today, reviewing another one of these GFuel cans, but this one is going to be on the Spyro themed edition, which is meant to actually be the dragon fruit flavour. So anyways, we'll get to all of that in just a second. So I got this particular can out of the American Fizz website. It cost me £2.49, which is actually a very good price, seeing as you can pay up to £5 for these cans. Anyway, so yeah, let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So we have a freaking awesome looking can design here. Obviously, they've partnered with Spyro, Spyro the Dragon on this one. It's a really freaking awesome can design. We've got obviously Spyro himself there with an angry face, or angry, a cheeky face, or whatever you want to call it. Got some other characters up there, smaller one there, and then we've got I think there's a picture of a sheep somewhere. Yeah, we've got a picture of the sheep down there, just chilling, looking fairly spaced out and zoned out. But overall, yeah, just really freaking awesome can design label, as you can see. And then we've just got the nutritional facts on the bag, which is pretty standard. So on the bottom we've got nothing, and on the top it's all standard and silver, including the pull ring as well. So anyways, taking a close look at the can. So the can's actually kind of got this, I don't know if you can really see it or feel it, but it's not shiny kind of plastic like most of the other labels are. It's got an actual bit of a rougher textured feel to it, which is actually quite nice, like a kind of a little bit of a raised feel. Again, it's only slightly, and it doesn't really look at that much, but it's that slight difference which seems to make a big difference. Anyway, so I said dragon fruit, I'll get to that in a second, what dragon fruit is. So it's a 473 milliliter can. So we've got some facts and figures down the side here. So we've got 140 milligrams of caffeine. Now that's interesting because pretty much all of the other GFuel, well, in fact, all of the other GFuel cans I have reviewed, apart from the Ninja's cotton candy GFuel, have all got higher milligrams of caffeine. So all the other cans that I reviewed have got 300 milligrams of caffeine. This one and Ninja's cotton candy have only got 140. I think Ninja's one is about, I think, the same as well. And I wonder if they've dropped the caffeine, so because they think kids are going to drink it more because it's, I don't know, to do with gaming maybe. But then when I did the Tetris one, that was 300 milligrams. So I don't know, but it's weird how some of them have got only 140 milligrams and most of the others have got 300. But that's probably my best bet unless I ask GFuel directly. Anyways, 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 artificial colours, energy, focus, endurance, and reaction. And I've done that because there's a picture of a hand on there saying reaction. See, just there, reaction. Anyways, so apart from that, limited edition as it says, and yeah, so basically, well, what is dragon fruit? Well, obviously, if you're from England, dragon fruit isn't, you don't really, well, we don't eat it or drink it as a fruit or a drink. It's more of a continental thing. So, pretty much 99% of us over here have not tried dragon fruit. I mean, I wasn't even aware of dragon fruit existed until I tried a dragon fruit energy drink a couple of years ago. So it's new for me. But in some ways, people describe it as pear and kiwi. Some people describe it as a very mild, kind of soft flavour. But at the end of the day, dragon fruit tastes of dragon fruit. Because the thing is, everyone knows what banana tastes like. Everyone knows what an orange tastes like. But when it comes to dragon fruit, I don't know, and I can't say the similarities of dragon fruit, so obviously I'll try and explain it the best I can. Anyways, the drink's nice and cold, got my Zesty Studios cup, so nevertheless, let's open it and see, hopefully it doesn't explode over me. So I'm guessing the colour's going to be clear, as all of the GFuels, like I said, have got no artificial colours, so they're either clear or got a bit of a yellowy colour, which I find some of them to have. Don't explode. There we go, nice and good. Right, and the colour is, surprise, surprise. There we go. So, not too many bubbles on that one. Again, all the GFuels seem around the average fizziness as well, which is generally what I prefer. I don't like drinks that are super fizzy. I find you just fill yourself up on gas and bubbles and whatnot. But anyways, this one is clear, but as you can see, there's just a very slight bit of yellowing to the colour of this drink. Only very slightly, but yeah, you can just see the little bit of colouring. But for the most part, yeah, it is just clear in colour. Put it up to my light. And you can see my face. Hello, through the drink. So anyways, let's give it a closer smell and see how it smells of. See, to me, like I said, it's interesting because it's its own kind of, well, it is its own, its own fruit in its own right. So I'm not going to try and say it just smells of this and tastes of something else, but I'll try the best I can to compare it. I mean, it just smells of dragon fruit. Again, if this is a smell of dragon fruit, then fine, we know what it smells of. If anything, I mean, yeah, it does smell a bit softer, I think, but in reality, it's dragon fruit smell. But anyways, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. So, I mean, it is an interesting flavour. I will give it that. And at the same time, yeah, it is interesting. So I think we'll start off with the sweetness and stuff. So sweetness-wise, it seems to have a fair amount of sweetness to it, but I don't think it's kind of not like your traditional type of sweetness, because I said the flavour does seem nice and soft, but at the same time, it's a good flavour, even though it's soft. But I think because it's softer, at the same time, it feels a bit sweeter, because you can obviously have a really hard-hitting flavour, but also not be as sugary, because you've got kind of the difference between the different areas. So as much as, yeah, it's a soft, kind of softer flavour with a good flavour, it seems a fair amount of sweetness, which is not bad, which is fine, because they are all sugar-free, so just bear that in mind as well. The online, from what I've read, when they said it's kind of related to like pears or kiwis and stuff, I kind of do understand where they're coming from. It does kind of have a resemblance to pear in essence, but of course a very mixed and a very watered down kind of pearish flavour. I can see it's a kind of along the same lines. The kiwi, not so much really, but maybe it's different in if you actually, I mean, obviously we've got to remember this is energy drink dragon fruit. This isn't like I'm just literally biting into a raw dragon fruit, so just obviously bear that in mind as well. But I can kind of see the pear, but kiwi not so much in this. But the softness and kind of stuff to it, yeah, 100%. But in reality, it's just a nice flavour. I wouldn't say it's one of the best flavours by a long shot. It's definitely not a worse flavour by a long shot as well. But it's just a really nice flavour. And ultimately, yeah, it just tastes of dragon fruit, which, like I said, most people are going to think, oh, well, what does that taste like? But, you've just got to pick it up and try it, or go find a dragon fruit in in like a exotic fruits place, or a kind of fruit market where they have these kind of fruits and stuff, and then you'll probably pick one up and try. But again, the actual fruit would be a lot different to what this is. But ultimately, it does taste of just dragon fruit with kind of along the pear lines, which I can understand. So if it's, I always feel bad with reviewing these unique flavours, because in England we just don't have fruit like this, and most people will not understand what flavour I've just described unless they pick up a dragon fruit drink, which is probably your best bet. But they're so hard and rare to come by, most people won't know what I've said. But I mean, yeah, it's dragon fruit, because if I said it was orange, everyone instantly knows what an orange is. So yeah, kind of the best way to describe it. But I hope it makes sense. But honestly, if you can pick up a dragon fruit energy drink at some point, again, they do vary. There's not many out there. There's not many about. But regardless, this is a nice flavour. It's certainly different, which is great. But yeah, so I think rating out of 10, how many zesties shall I give it out of 10? I think I'll give it, 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. It's nice, but it's not the best, but not disgusting by any means whatsoever. So I think 7.5. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all later. Cry.